Okay, so I've got a brand new setup guide today for a system in Retrobat called Cave. And this mysterious Cave folder you might have scrolled past is actually worth your while looking. This is Cave Interactive, and it was a Japanese video game company founded in 1994. And they're actually known for bullet hell shoot 'em ups. So if you're into those type of games and some fighters, this video is definitely going to be for you. And really, this is going to be a showcase of what Cave has to offer. A lot of people out there, they're asking for Mame setups, and I've yet to do that yet, but we're going to get there with Mame. But for the time being, we're specifically looking at Cave. And like I say, shoot 'em up fans out there are really going to enjoy this one, plus the showcase I'm going to do for this. So check this one out. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, make sure subscribe, hit notifications and like. It will get you up-to-date Retrobat content as I release it. I also cover a wide range of other emulation platforms and front-end systems such as Launchbox, Batacera, Retroarch, and so on. So what we're looking at today is Cave, and I realise that I'm going through each one of these Retrobat setups, which Retrobat caters for. And one of them I've come across, which I know people's going to like, is Cave. So generally in my videos, I do say go to Bat GUI, and I'm going to just briefly show you how to do this. Just right click on your shortcut, open file location, and just open up Bat GUI, and you can go from systems from there. But in this case today, this one really is a simple setup, guys. It really is. So instead of doing that, I'm going to bypass it, go to ROMs, and in ROMs, you're going to find Cave. And you would have scrolled past this and you probably haven't thought much of it. But really, all we're looking for this is .zips. So like I say, it really is that simple for this one. So we got cave.zips, that's your file extension. And we're going to just drag and drop those into your Retrobat ROMs Cave. And next up, we're going to just hit Retrobat and let's go into this. Okay, so we got Cave up here, and what we're going to do is just firstly grab some artwork for this. So let's go inside, and here's my game. So I've got several of these, and like I said, this is going to be more of a showcase to show you what Cave has to offer. So let's grab some artwork to make these a little bit more attractive. And main menu by pressing start on my controller, scraper, and from here I'm going to just go to scrape now. And this is going to take a little while. I've got 24 of these zip files. Okay, so once scraping's finished, we're going to update game list to apply changes. So game settings, update game list, and yes. Okay, so we got our artwork in preview videos, and you're going to notice that if you're going to be playing some cave games, not all games are going to run perfectly on this, and you could spend night and day trying to perfect these. So if we go to view options, I'm pressing select on my controller, just go to advanced system options, and under emulator, we'll see a host of Retroarch libretto cores, and these are mainly Mame. So let's just remind ourselves that Cave was actually set out to be an arcade system back in the mid-90s. So some of these are going to work fine just by selecting auto, and others you might get better luck and success using a different core for this. So I'm going to leave the first one onto auto, and I'm going to just leave everything else to auto here. Go check out Eric Alec.
We have a crisis situation. Red alert, red alert. Stinger is crashed. That rescue helicopter recovered Stinger.
What the heck?
No showing progress. Continue upgrade.
Prepare for launch.
Show them what you got.
Radar contact. Tokyo, 2 o'clock, 25 miles east of non-exposure.
Time is running out. Going down to the
Roger.
So as you can see, Ergolet is a very cool shoot 'em up indeed. Next up, we got Death Smiles. Now, I find Death Smiles works best with the core, which is Libretto Main 2016. I find the other cores either won't load this one or it will just crash. So select Main 2016 if you're planning on playing Death Smiles, and let's boot this one up. So we got Dudon Patchy next, and I find for emulator, if you just set this one to auto, this one works fine with that.
Select your battle fighter. Okay, the countdown begins. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, next up, I'm not going to pronounce this one, I'm not going to attempt to, but what I do find with this game is advanced system options, and I find this one works best with Libretto Mame 2016. So let's check this one out.
この感じは
出番ね。
So yeah, very mental stuff. Next up, we have got Fever SOS. Let's check this one out, and I'm using that same Mame 2016 core for this one.
Dangan Fever Room. Ready, go! Dancing!
Okay, next up we got a fighter here, which makes a change actually from what I played so far. Let's check this one out. This is, I think I'm pronouncing this one properly, Gaia Crusaders. Again, this one's using that 2016 core.
Le temps blanchit, le
I think you get the point with Gaia Crusaders. That's not a bad beat 'em up. It's no final fight, but I think that was worth playing. Next up, we're back to a bullet hell. Let's try this one out. I'm not going to pronounce the name of this one. I simply can't. So again, this one's running through 2016 core. Okay, next up we got Hot Dog Storm. So again, I'm going to be using that Mame 2016 core for this one. So as you can see, compared to some of those shooters I've been playing, Hot Dog Storm is actually pretty tame. Next up, I am no way going to attempt to pronounce this one at all, but here we go.
私たちがきれいにしてあげる。
Ready?
Okay, next up we got Mame, and I'm booting this up with the Mame 2016 core. Okay, I actually have no idea what's going on with that, but it seems that my opponent has a roof on his head. Next up, we're back to a bullet hell shooter again, and I'm going to be using the same 2016 core for this one.
準備いってきます。
Very cool stuff, this one. And if you know of the game on the Commodore Amiga picture, that's almost like a top-down version of it. Next up, we're going for Power Instinct 2. So let's boot this one up. And again, this is the 2016 main core.
怪我しても知らねえぜ。
聞いてくれ。
戦勝利だ。ゆえいいんじゃねライトニングストライク。悲しくて。
So I think you get the idea with Power Instinct. It's just another generic Street Fighter clone, I suppose. Next up, we got another fighter. This is Sailor Moon and Bazaar. Yes, and this is going to be using the same 2016 Libretto main core. So, like I said, that one's definitely bizarre. I think someone was trying to go for a Streets of Rage game there, but I'm not sure. We got a couple of games left on this list, and yeah, I'm not going to pronounce this one, but it looks a lot like a Puzzle Bobble type clone. Okay, so really, I have no idea what this game is about, but the woman on the left looks like she's kind of doing so much she shouldn't be doing in the video game, so yeah, I'm not sure about this one. And finally, we have another beat 'em up. Let's check out Thunder Heroes. that's it for today's video. Like I say, a little bit unconventional to what I normally do, but because Cave is such an easy system to set up, I thought let's just show people what Cave has got to offer. And as you can see, if you're into shoot 'em ups and some fighters, then Cave is definitely worth checking out. So I'm going to be back to my usual setup guides pretty soon, and if you've not checked out my other setup guides, check them out. I'm doing a lot of play night at the moment, but that's not to say I'm not going to continue with Retrobat. I still have a hell of a lot to cover on Retrobat, but it's nice just to be different now and again. So also check me out on social media if you're new to my channel. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And also, please consider donating. I'm trying to raise funds at the moment to invest in a modern portable system so I can expand my channel and do setup guides for a range of different portable devices. So anyways, until next time, stay retro.